Hey, what's going on, guys? I hope you guys are having a good day. I'm Dr. Boyce Watkins from Your Black World and the Black Business School, and I'm in the car, and I wanted you guys to know that I told you guys I was going on a silent retreat this weekend, and fortunately, it wasn't as bad as I thought. I thought that there would be like these people forcing you to be quiet the entire time and forcing you to completely disconnect from all the things that you might enjoy doing normally, and it hasn't happened. I've actually been able to live a normal life and chill out and relax, and also even go out and do a Chick-fil-A run right quick. And so my girl loves Chick-fil-A. We love Chick-fil-A. We give zero shits about all the politics around it. I'm not gonna stop eating chicken just because they gave money to the Salvation Army. Like, literally, they're going off on Chick-fil-A because they gave money to the Salvation Army, and they claim that means that they hate gay people. And I just think that that's all those politics are stupid to me. They just don't make any sense. There's nothing about giving money to the Salvation Army that says that you hate anybody. In fact, if anything, Chick-fil-A is actually the victim of intense discrimination. I think that Christians are discriminated against big time when you run around telling them that you don't have a right to believe what you believe. Like, if you don't believe what we believe, then we're going to label you as an attacker, as a predator. I've never gone into a Christian church and had them tell me, we need to know, or were you having sex with a man last night? If you were having sex with a man last night, then we don't love you and God doesn't love you and we want you to die. I've never seen that. Have you seen that? Yes or no? Yes or no? Has anybody ever gone to a Christian church and had the people call them out and say, who were you sleeping with yesterday? And just so they can find out if they can hate you or not, right? How many of you, yes or no, have you ever gone into a Christian church and had that happen to you? No, you probably haven't. Also, have you ever gone into a Chick-fil-A and had them hand you anti-gay paraphernalia? Like here's some information about the dangers of homosexuality. We don't want you to be gay or nothing. We don't. Have you ever had anybody preach to you at a Chick-fil-A? Have you ever gone to Chick-fil-A and had people do a Christian check to see if you were a good Christian who deserves to eat chicken? Have you ever had that happen? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Have you ever had that happen to you? It hasn't happened to me yet. When I go into Chick-fil-A, the question they ask me is, what would you like to order, please? What would you like, sir? That's what they ask me. And then I say, I want the number one and some mayonnaise, and I want some ketchup to go with my fries, and I want that lemonade. And then they give me my chicken, my fries, my lemonade, and not one word of religion comes out of their mouth. Not one, not one homophobic term comes out of their mouth. Not one thing about my sexual preference or anybody else's comes out of their mouth. They don't care. So I just think that it's stupid that people are somehow labeling Chick-fil-A as a discriminatory organization when all they doing is selling chicken and just exercising their rights as free Americans to believe what they want to believe. That's my 2 cents. That's my little Chick-fil-A rant. I apologize for going off topic, but we're gonna get to the issue in a second. So just chill out. Hit the thumbs up button. Please hit that thumbs up button. If you have not hit the thumbs up button, please hit the thumbs up. As soon as you come into the podcast, always hit the thumbs up button, because that brings more people into the conversation. And you guys are hopefully you'll join us in our mission. We want to push out black intelligence and black intelligent media to the world, because we feel like there's too much ignorance pushed on our people. So we need your help. So every time you come into the live stream, please hit that thumbs up button every single time. All right. So here's the deal. All right, so with so here's what got me on here today, real quick, and I'm not going to be long because I'm on my way actually to go get the Chick-fil-A, but she let me do this. She let me get in here and talk to y'all right quick. Donald Trump. All right, I don't get into the politics. I told y'all I'm into black wealth. If you ask me, are you Democrat or are you Republican? If you say, are you Democrat, I say no. Are you Republican? I say no. They say, well, what political party do you belong to? I belong to Team Black People. I'm black. That's it. I'm not Democrat. I'm not Republican. I'm just black. That's all I really want to be. But Donald Trump made some, he makes some really interesting comments sometimes. And sometimes I say, yeah, actually, he's got a point there. But then other times I'm like, come on, man, like you're kind of a liar. You're kind of sneaky. He's a shady businessman for sure, but he also is a wealthy businessman. Bloomberg just reported that Trump is worth about $3 billion. So anybody that tells you Trump isn't a billionaire is they're just spreading propaganda. It's just politics. He really is a billionaire. Experts have confirmed it. It is, but at the same time, he is a shady businessman. If you look at the business he's been in casinos and boxing and all these dirty, working with the Russian gangsters and all that. The dude is in some deep shit, and that can't be denied either. And he's not qualified to be president. That's why I don't support him. Not because I care about this Democrat Republican stuff. I just don't. But one thing Trump said that really drew my attention as a financial expert, because you guys know that's what my PhD is in. It's in finance, and my expertise was the stock market. Trump made a claim on Twitter that if he's not reelected in 2020, there will be a stock market crash unlike anything you've ever seen. It'll be terrible. It'll just be terrible, and blah, blah, blah. So he's basically saying that if he's not reelected, the stock market's going to crash. Let me lay some facts out for you so you can process the bullshit appropriately. Number one, if you look throughout history, actually, Trump's stock market performance, while it hasn't been terrible, it is not as good as it was under Obama and Bill Clinton. That's according to Bloomberg. Now I'm gonna go check the data myself just to be sure. But Bloomberg, when I looked it up, they're saying that no, this is not true. Trump's stock market performance has not actually been better than either Obama or Clinton. That's some ammunition for you Democrats. If you're a Democrat, Republican, I really don't care. Honestly, on this platform, we don't care if you're Democrat or Republican. All we care about is that you're team black. If you're team black, then you're good with us. We don't care. All that political stuff is secondary. Sexual preference is secondary. Feminism, non-feminist, that's all secondary. We're all about being team black. That's what this is all about. And team wealth and power. So that's the first thing. Trump's performance in the stock or the stock market performance under Trump has not been better than Obama or Clinton. Now, Trump will never tell you that because Trump believes he's the greatest thing since Jesus. Secondly, Trump's performance or the market, sorry, I won't say Trump's performance, the stock market performance under Trump, because Trump does not control the market, just so you know. He does impact the market. He can cause declines in stock prices. You know, his little tweets can shake up the markets. That's what's been going on with this trade war. The trade war actually, you know, any chance that Trump had to outperform Obama when it came to the market, he killed a lot of that when he started the trade war with China. Now, how do I feel about it? I think that there are long-term benefits to the trade war, but there are short-term consequences. And also, you can think about it like picking a fight. Like, let's say that there's a bully, and you know that if you go pick a fight with the bully, you're gonna bleed, right? So there's a long-term benefit of knowing that, hey, if you punch the bully hard enough, or if you win the fight, then he ain't gonna bully you no more. That's all good. But the problem is, if you can't fight, you probably should have left the bully alone. If you have bad strategy or your hands ain't right, you can't, you don't know how to really fight. You just kind of know how to talk. Then you probably are better off not fighting than you are by fighting. So Trump is fighting the bully of China in the sense that China has really sucked a lot of resources out of the United States. They violate intellectual property rights on a regular basis. They have zero respect for what Americans are trying to do. I think that they are very interesting in their foreign policy when it comes to economics. They're to the point where somebody had to stand up to China. They do manipulate currency. The U.S. has never labeled China a currency manipulator, but that's what they are. I'm labeling them a currency manipulator because that's what they do. That's my humble opinion, my expert humble opinion, by the way. I'm a finance PhD. But I think that they don't label them a currency manipulator because they're afraid of the consequences, because too many people are making money off China, but the right people aren't making money. The American people are not making money from China. Wealthy people are making money from China, and wealthy people are the ones who control your government. Now, with that said, Trump's stock market performance is slightly better than Bush and Reagan, if I'm not mistaken. It's actually not as good as Obama or Clinton. The market will crash. The markets will always crash. People ask me, is the stock market going to crash? I say absolutely. That's like me asking you, are you ever going to get a cold? You're always going to get sick at some point. Now, the thing that you want to pay attention to is that, there's a difference between catching a cold and getting AIDS. Right, or getting the flu and catching cancer. Cancer or AIDS can kill you. A cold or the flu, you're going to recover. You're going to go down and then you're going to come back up. The stock market to this point in the U.S. has only gotten colds. It's only gotten the flu. It has never gotten AIDS. It's never gotten cancer. It has never died. So that's what you pay attention to with the market. So the market's going to crash. I think Trump is, his statement pretty much, is a textbook version of fake news. I think that he's using the ignorance of the people that follow him, to fearmonger, for the election. But the thing is that you see that from the left too. The Democrats are the first ones to run and tell black folks, if you don't support the Democratic Party, the Republicans are going to reinstitute slavery, and they're going to come kill you. They're going to shoot every black man in America, and they're always quick to, they're going to cut programs, they're going to do this, they're going to do that. Oh, it's going to be terrible. No, it's not. You still going to be black. If the Democrat's in office next year, you still going to be black. If a Republican is in office next year, you still going to be black. And in America, being black means that you have opportunities to improve your life if you make the right choices. But if you do not make the right choices, then your life will get worse. The people that determine the fates of black people are black people. That's it. It ain't no Democrat, ain't no Republican, ain't no politician gonna come save you, ain't no politician gonna come kill you. It all comes down to what you decide to do. So anyway, that's it. So I wanted to just spread a little truth on top of Trump's BS. What he said is not true. The market's not going to crash just because he didn't get reelected, because the market hasn't been that great underneath him. And again, that trade war kind of killed anything that you could have stated, about the extraordinary nature of the Trump stock market. I think the market was doing really well, and then when Trump started doing this trade war stuff, it took a big hit. Now, if you're an investor, you've seen, some improvements, some increases, but I know my portfolio got body slammed and it still ain't recovered yet. I don't know, yes or no. Anybody, if you're an investor, yes or no, are you invested yet? If yes or no, just be honest. Are you an investor yet? If you're not an investor, I encourage you to become an investor. If you are an investor, then congratulations to you. Just keep going. Let me see here. Please, Dr. Boykins. Why you call me Dr. Boykins? I was going to answer your question. Then you can't even get my name right. How are you going to get the facts right if you can't even get my name right? I'm messing with you. Should be more of, will the dollar hold its value? The dollar will not hold its value long term, but I think short term it's going to be fine. But there are some signs to say that there could come a day where the dollar doesn't hold its value, or the dollar doesn't become the preferred currency of the world, which should be very interesting. So anyway, hit the thumbs up button. Please hit that thumbs up button now. If you haven't hit the thumbs up button, please do that. Everybody on the count of 3, hit the thumbs up button. 1, 2, 3. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Please hit the thumbs up button. All right. I'm going to get out of here. If you want a free e-copy of my book, It Takes a Village to Raise the Bar, please visit drboycewatkins.net. That's drboycewatkins.net. The book's totally free. If you're new, make sure you subscribe. This is the coolest place on the internet and the smartest place on the internet. Also, if you want to join one of our classes in the Black Business School, feel free to visit our introductory class. It's blackmoney101.com. That's blackmoney101.com. I'm not just a finance professor, but I teach my people, and we meet every single week, and we talk about money, wealth, and investing, and it's better than college, because college, unfortunately, is a place that will only teach you if you pay $200,000, and we don't do that. Most of our programs are like $3 a day. So anyway, I'm out of here, guys. Have a good day. I'll see you soon. Peace.